Hi guys, it's been a minute since I filmed a video from my car. I just wanted to say before I start this video that I don't know if my microphone is working. I have it connected right now, but it might not be working, so I don't know how great the quality of the audio will be, but I kind of just, my channel's always kind of been, even when I'm lazy, I still want to, make videos and all that sort of stuff. So I'm still, making a video for you guys. Just might not be the best audio quality you've ever heard in your entire life. So yeah. You also might notice I just looked and saw the stuff in the back of my car. I use my car as like a camper kind of situation. Like I have a camping setup in the back of my car. So that's all that crap back there. And obviously I'm not gonna clean it out for every video because that's stupid. And not to like bash any YouTuber or anybody who does that, but I'm never going to curate a experience for you guys. You're just gonna come along with me on my raw and honest life, and this is part of it. So thank you guys for coming along with me. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about the effects of being 20 and being 20 in the world, because I feel on a daily basis like I have no fucking clue I don't know what that word was, what I'm doing. And I feel like there's a lot of people who can relate to me in that experience, but I have no clue what I'm doing, and I feel lost. Even if I have like a direction and a way to go, like I still feel lost and strange, and I feel like it just might be the effects of being 20, and being in your 20s. But it's just, God, like it's hard to exist I think in your 20s. And I mean, that's putting aside all of the mental health stuff that I go through. Like I, am on depression medication and all that sort of stuff. So on top of just the normal amounts of like depression and uncertainty that you face in your 20s, I'm facing an even more heightened, I guess, experience of that. It's so hard. And I wanted to talk to you guys today because I feel like, I know people talk about it, but I feel like maybe it would be helpful to remind some of you guys, if you are in your 20s, that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Like, nobody. I feel like if people in my life, if they would look at me, right, and they would think, based on all of my accomplishments and all of the things I'm doing, they would think that I know what I'm doing, that I'm secure, that I'm stable, that I'm happy. They would think that my life is something they should, aspire to or something, right? But the thing is, here's the thing. That's not like the case, right? Like I'm not saying obviously that I'm not grateful for my life and for my successes and for everything that I have. But I mean, I'm definitely not something that everybody should aspire to. Because first of all, you should never try to be somebody that you're not. That's number one. And then second of all, it's just like, why, like everybody would look at me and think, oh, she must have everything figured out. And it's like, no, I don't have anything figured out. Like I might have a really, really good job, and I might have, other career opportunities, but I am on day 3 of a panic attack every single day. I am worried about literally everything under the sun. I am like, I constantly am doubting myself, and I'm constantly having to be in this mental battle with myself because of, all these pre-existing things in your brain that like society basically implants in you when you're young, and then you have to battle when you're older. Yeah, it's just, I don't have absolutely anything figured out. like a lot of people would look at me and think that. And it's frustrating because I don't want to be anybody's hero. You know, like, don't aspire to be me. Don't aspire to, like, you know, raise your children to be a certain person. Like, that just makes no sense to me. And it, like, I have no idea what the fuck I am doing. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And that, like, it's just it. I'm in my 20s. I'm 20 years old, right? Like, I, first of all, am not supposed to have everything figured out, but even if from the outside perspective it looked like I did, it looked like my life was perfect, it looked like everything was falling into place, like I said, I am constantly on day 3 of a panic attack, mental battles with myself. Like, it is so hard to exist when you're 20 years old. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't, I guess people who are outside of their 20s, or people who, you know, are just more adults, I guess, they just don't take that into account, right? And it's like, I wanted to make this video because I feel like it would be really helpful for me if I found a video where one of my, you know, favorite YouTubers was like, hey, I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yes, I'm successful. Yes, I'm a millionaire, but every single day I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, every single day, it would be helpful to know that they wake up too and they're like, oh my God, am I happy? Do I really want this? Is this the life that I'm going to live for the rest of my life? Like, and, you know, to have that anxiety and that fear and that depression and that, like, just uncertainty, right? And to have that represented in media, I feel like is really important. And so it's kind of what I wanted to do today, because good God, like, there are days when I wake up and I question my entire existence. And I have a job that I love and career opportunities that I'm excited about. And, like, I have lots of things that I feel like people would say are going for me, right? Like, but I still wake up on a daily basis and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Do I want to be doing this? Am I happy doing this? And some days the answer is no. Some days in the short term, the answer is right now, in this exact moment, I'm not happy. Today, it's my Friday, and I just didn't want to go to work at all today. And honestly, this entire week I really didn't want to go to work, but I'm going to work. And I'm doing that because I have to be a fucking adult, which is unfortunate, but it's true. And I can't, like, express to you guys enough that, I mean, I'm figuring it out like the rest of you, right? I'm trying to find a life where I wake up every day and I'm happy and I'm fulfilled, and okay, an alarm went off in the middle of that, so this might be a video where I have to stitch 2 clips together, but my whole point is, like, I want to wake up every day and feel fulfilled and feel like I know my place in the world and I'm confident in that, and I have, you know, like, and to wake up and to kind of be reminded of all the good things in my life. And I try really, really hard. You know, I was in therapy for a long time, and so I try hard to kind of move my mindset towards that. And there's this actually really, really, really great quote from a Pentatonix song that I'm gonna tell you guys. For those of you who want to know, the Pentatonix song is Light in the Hallway. And the quote from it is, they say, count your blessings every day. It makes the monsters go away. And I think that for me, hearing that when it came out, when I was really young, it was really, really impactful. But even as an adult, and growing up, like, if you count your blessings every day, and if you are, you know, honest with yourself about all the great great things that you have, despite all of, you know, the doubt that you may also have, if you, you know, really take all of the good things in, I feel like it really truly does make all of the monsters go away. It helps quell the depression and the anxiety and everything. So I try really, really hard, even on days like this, when it feels like it's hard for me to even exist. I try really, really hard to remember to count my blessings and to be grateful that I even exist, and that it's even hard for me to exist, right? And that I have all these experiences that I do that make me want to strive for a better life, for one that I love, that I have the confidence that I do to go after that and to search after that no matter how hard that may be, and that I have the discipline to go every day to a job that, yes, I love, but that I might not want to clock in at every day, you know? And so that is my little piece for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that this video helped you in some part, and in some way. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a fantastic rest of your 20s. I'll be right there struggling alongside with you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Bye. Love, Emma.